Did you know that David, the warrior king, had a friend so loyal that he risked his own life for him? Jonathan, a prince who gave up everything for his friendship with David. Today we're going to dive into the story of this prince and discover how his loyalty and friendship marked the history of Israel. If you want to keep exploring stories like this and receive a new one every week, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like and turn on the bell so you don't miss anything. Let's go on this journey of faith together. Jonathan was the hope of Israel, the heir predestined to sit on his father King Saul's throne. He was more than a prince. He was a fierce warrior and a natural-born leader. In the relentless battles against the fearsome Philistines, Jonathan showed unwavering courage, even leading attacks on his own, relying only on the strength of the Lord while Saul's army hesitated. He was the image of nobility and faith in action, and the people saw him as their future king, a man fit to rule. His life was a constant preparation for royalty, and he seemed ready to inherit the crown of Israel. His life, however, was rewritten the day he met David, the young shepherd from Bethlehem who stepped forward to fight the giant Goliath. Their meeting was not accidental. The Bible poetically describes it, stating that Jonathan's soul was knit with the soul of David, and he loved him instantly as his own soul. It was an instant connection, a mutual recognition of faith and purpose. It was the birth of a deep, unbreakable friendship, sealed by an eternal covenant before God. Jonathan the prince made a gesture that sealed the depth of this union and the recognition of David's destiny. He stripped himself of his own royal robe, his armor, and his sword, to give them to the young shepherd. This was no mere exchange of gifts. By handing over his royal insignia, Jonathan was symbolically transferring his honor and his future to his friend, humbly accepting that God's favor was upon David. But this pure friendship was brutally tested. Jonathan's loyalty was challenged by the sick envy and homicidal fury of his own father. King Saul, tormented and consumed by jealousy over David's growing popularity and victories, became a relentless persecutor. Saul saw in David a direct threat to his crown and his dynasty, and he tried to kill him repeatedly, throwing spears at him and sending soldiers to hunt him down. In this atmosphere of royal hatred and paranoia, Jonathan faced the cruelest dilemma of his life: the non-negotiable duty to his father and king versus the unwavering loyalty to a friend whom he knew was God's chosen one. Every day, he risked his own life and the future of his family by staying true to his covenant with David. Without hesitation, Jonathan chose the covenant of friendship over his royal destiny. He acted secretly as a fearless mediator, defending David to Saul. But when he realized his father's murderous intent was unshakable, and that Saul himself had violently rebuked him, reminding him that as long as David lived, he would never be king, Jonathan orchestrated the final escape. The moment of farewell was precisely and affectionately planned. They met secretly in the field, where David hid. Jonathan faked a training session. He shot 3 arrows in one direction and instructed a young attendant to retrieve them. Then he shouted to the boy, "The arrows are beyond you. Hurry, don't stop." This was the key to the secret code previously arranged. The message was clear, desperate, and deadly. The danger was imminent, coming from the king himself, and David must flee immediately and forever. The fate was tragic. Jonathan, the brave warrior, died alongside his father in the battle against the Philistines on Mount Gilboa. The news devastated David, who was already a fugitive. In his profound lament recorded in the Scriptures, David composed a funeral song where he proclaimed, "I am distressed for you, my brother Jonathan. Greatly beloved were you to me. Your love to me was wonderful, surpassing the love of women." This is the story of Jonathan and David, an eternal testament that true nobility lies in unconditional loyalty, the sacrifice of personal ambition, and faithfulness to a covenant of friendship. David never forgot his oath, honoring the pact forever by caring for Jonathan's disabled son Mephibosheth, who ate at the royal table. May Jonathan's life inspire us to value the bonds of soul that God places in our path. Which Bible verse about true friendship touches your heart the most? Share it in the comments below and join us in prayer by hitting the subscribe button for more stories of faith and the power of the Word. Thank you for your company and attention in this video. I'll see you in the next one.